We are the dumbest company in the history, which once again, shout out to you boys being able to just continue without a hitch. Is that right? Yeah, continue without a hitch.
A couple hitches.
There are a bunch of hitches, but
No, but that would be what people would say.
Yeah, correct. That's what they would say.
From my perspective, outside looking in, and also fans' perspective, you guys went off without a hitch. Thank you for doing that. But I was listening to that song a few different times, and I just thought to myself, we have the dumbest company of all time. And to the people that came in here and guest hosted, we can't thank you enough. I'm so appreciative of the dudes who spent time out of their life to come here and help make this show operate. You guys are the coolest people. Like showing up for me and for us whenever we needed it. Very cool thing. We'll have Dan Orlovsky on in the second hour today.
Nice.
1:40 p.m. Eastern. He'll be joining us. He'll be live at his house, I think.
Not here?
I thought he was...
He was going to come out to potentially, because I wasn't going to have a voice. What you can hear from my voice is I was a drill instructor. Shout out to the baddest motherfuckers on earth, drill instructors for the Marines. Down there in Parris Island, I got to watch them. They're also out in San Diego, which is, if you join the Marines out of high school or whenever, your boot camp, if you're east of the Mississippi, is Parris Island. West of the Mississippi is down there in San Diego. And you're talking about two legendary places. And I got a chance to go down to Parris Island, if you do recall, right after TST, during TST, and just kind of watch these drill instructors operate. You're talking about just badass. These dudes are sleeping 3 hours a day, 13-week regiments they're on with these platoons, and it's their job to turn them into Marines. They are the culture of the Marines. You're talking about 0400 lights. That's 4 a.m. all the way till 9 p.m. Lights, or 8 p.m. lights at night. Then they have to write up a recap of each day. You're not sleeping at all, and you're also on them. Okay, this is you are becoming a warrior here type of mission, because the Marines are the first to fight. So if anything's happening, Marines are in there. There's 10x the amount of people in the Army than there is in the Marines. And after getting a chance to watch how they are built down there at Parris Island, I am thankful that they are still around. We start to wonder, like, do we still got it? Because you watch what's happening in other places and you think to yourself, there's a time in history where that was us. We were in that. Like, that is always a looming possibility in the world that we live in. None of us want it to be. No. Okay, we all want to live in a world where that is not an actuality. We all want to live in a time, and hopefully my lifespan, it'll happen, certainly in my daughter's, where everybody gets along. Like, we would definitely want that. But that's just not the reality of the situation.
No.
And you don't have to be, I understand that there's a lot of people who are super anti-war. Nobody's pro-war. I am not a pro-war person. But being pro-warrior is okay, because a lot of people that we know were the people that were signing up for these types of missions. A lot of people signing up for the military, come from blue-collar families. A lot of people signing up for that don't really have a lot of opportunity. A lot of people from the middle of America. A lot of people, it's just like, we have a lot of respect for the military. I've done a lot of work with the military. I respect and appreciate the shit out of the warriors that go out there. And after learning about these drill instructors, it's like an insane just psychologist you have to be, plus you have to be able to have more energy than every other human, and you're setting the tone for basically the United States military. It is a insane opportunity that I got offered. I'm so incredibly thankful for. But boy, there's a lot of, there's a lot of
screaming.
There's a lot of
how to use that voice.
So I knew, especially with football starting when I was getting back, it was like, hey, there's going to be a couple days there where my voice probably going to be completely shot. I FaceTime with you guys a couple different times throughout there in between days of shooting. And it's like I had absolutely no voice, couldn't even talk. Went to a restaurant there that people thought I was drunk. People thought I was drunk because my voice was so shot, and I might have found a vitamin or two, and they don't even know what that looks like down there.
Oh, sure.
So they thought I was drunk, like, hey, you're way too drunk. Listen to the way you sound in your eyes. And I'm like, I'm a drill instructor in a movie.
I just lost my voice, actually.
And I had some vitamins that you don't even know what that means here, because you guys don't even like the thing, but I promise I've not even had one drink. I might go have one in here. You guys have a whiskey that could maybe soothe this entire thing. So Orlovsky was going to come.
Sure.
And that was very, very cool of Orlovsky doing that.
Of course.
Mrs. Flight this week.
Oh, damn. Dan.
Thank God.
But I am thankful because I get a chance to be back in here with you boys and on the show Thursday already.
Yeah, it is.
Feels like I've lived this week a lot.
You're already on Thursday.
Yeah. Early morning. This is the new me. I don't know if you guys know. If you're like me, we can text about 4:45.
Sure.
Feels like that's the thing we do.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see you out there.
Yeah, I'll be up.
I don't know if you know, it's already 5:04 a.m. right now in Brisbane.
That's right. So 2 a.m. is noon. That's how I know. Because
12 plus 2.
You guys get pretty active. You guys got pretty active from about midnight to 2 there. In that group text.
Sure.
Got pretty active.
Yep.
You know, and I'm trying.
Trying to go to sleep.
I'm trying, and there's just, and I turn it off, but somehow, because I think it's a pinned group text, it still vibrates every once in a while. And I look at it, 48 text messages. All right, I'm fucking not looking at that. Yeah. And then I go take a piss at about 2:30. I open it, shows live. All right, I got to see what's going on here. Okay, fucking rap sheet looks awesome. And is that his kid on set? That's
sure is.
Not the same kid, though.
No.
So I'm at 2:30. I'm literally half asleep. I think that's a different kid. Is that another kid?
Different poopy haircut? I can't.
No, they got good haircuts. But then I had to text him, hey, say what's up to other kid, because would like to at least be hospitable, even though I'm in the other country. But I don't want to say shout out to the other kid if it's the same kid, because then the other guy thinks, that's more disrespectful. I shouldn't text anything.
Exactly.
2:45, this is all happening in my head. And then fucking, you guys are in the goddamn group text. And then I get text, are you okay? Haven't seen you on the show. Fuck everybody. I'm going to bed.
Tough to get back to sleep after that. Huh?
It is, yeah. It is. I'll tell you what, though, Australia, I would definitely recommend.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
I would definitely recommend.
So far. You just got to account for, they say 3 days of travel. Like, we also asked NFL person, how's football game going to work there? NFL game. It is so far. And they used to play a preseason game in Japan, I think. So they have had to experience far trips. Australia is so far. It is so far. They're watching Super Bowl Monday morning, 9 a.m. or whatever, So it's like, that's how different it is. Every person I talk to is like, when you travel to Australia, you just add 3 days is what the travel is going to be. 1.5 and 1.5. Like, that's basically what you're bookending on the backside. And then you got everything else in between. It's like in a football season, how do you just lose? I don't know how you just lose. It's not 3 days.
I honestly don't. How is that not a massive disadvantage?
You got to do it this week, next year. If they're going to do it, they should do it next week on Thursday.
And then they get first week off as well, so they get like 2 weeks to bounce back.
Then week 1, those two teams have week 1
bonus
off.
bye.
They're week 0. They would be the week 0 game.
So they would get a bonus bye.
Yes.
Which would actually be but they're working a week ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. So like I don't know if you move their cuts up when it comes to cut down, or even if you could do that.
I don't know how you fix it.
Because you genuinely can't do it.
It's so far. It is so, and there's no Wi-Fi over the Pacific.
A lot of Australians would show up though, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It feels like it.
I was not recognized over there much. But then when I was in places where there was pockets of people, like, if that makes sense, like walked into a sports place and it's like 3 people in there knew who I was. So that means 50 people knew who I was because they told, the conversation. Right. But walking about, all good.
Free as a bird.
It was awesome.
Sweet.
Holy fuck, it was awesome. I had a blast. I was just sitting on a bench on downtown, just fucking judging everybody walking by. Nobody looking at me. I was like, I think I miss people watching in public. And yeah, I do. Just fucking had a long black, which is what they call their black coffee over there. I got a long black, 2 of your fake sugars, because you guys don't have Splenda here. Tells me something about what I'm putting in my coffee every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy that you guys don't have that. It tastes so good, but I guess I'll do this stuff. And then sunglasses on. What the fuck is that guy? They walk by. Next person. Wow. Nose piercing to the top lip, to ear, back to bottom lip.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable.
Good luck.
Unbelievable arrangement. How long does that take to every fucking morning? Walk by. Good to see them. Sporty fella comes walking by. Good to see that. Holding a footy ball. Stop him. Ask him. If I was to punch that ball out, what would happen? Probably fight you, bloke. I go, well, ball security, that kind of a thing. He goes, I wouldn't do that.
Don't touch my fucking ball.
All right, hey, you got it. It's a good ball, good ball. I'll see you later. Like, just able to have those very fucking natural, random, candid interactions with, it was really cool. Like, I fucking loved it. And everybody was cool. Like, everybody that I talked to was cool. And I don't want to say I get special treatment in places, but I do nowadays.
Like, I can't fucking tell you what some restaurant's like because that restaurant is fucking
Pulling out all the stuff.
They're putting me, and it's a very cool thing. You know, there's a lot of drawbacks, obviously, to this entire life that I'm very lucky and thankful. This is not me complaining. There's a lot of pluses that come with this entire thing, but I can't tell you how a fucking place is because they're gonna be nicer to me if somebody knows me there than they would be to fucking my dad if my dad was to go in there, you know? So it's just like a little different world. I've experienced a different reality all of a sudden. We all have, I think. I don't want to speak for everybody else. Over there, like, it was cool to just fucking be. Like, it was very cool just to be everywhere, you know? And everybody was cool. Everybody had a personality. Like, I think I was in England, I thought everybody had a personality. Like, you could just, like, talk shit and they're going to come back and they have that accent, so it's immediately a little bit of sauce on it. It was like Australia felt like the same way. Did I tell a story about the fucking gigantic dude?
Not on here.
This guy, 50-some years old, face looks like, 6'5", 6'6", walks into the hotel I'm staying at, tank top, fucking monster. This guy just traps, fucking, didn't look like he was on roids either. It was like active, he just looked like a massive lad, for lack of better words. As he's walking out, I stop him. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. What do you do? How is this? And he like gets like startled for a second. And I'm like, you're a fucking monster. What are we doing here? Oh, circuit training a lot, you know, goes through this entire thing about what he's doing and how he does it. It was like so incredibly kind. Like, what an uncomfortable question to hear from somebody. But I was so impressed. I think he was like taken back that I even asked. Then he like gave me the game. He was like, high intensity training, you know, and then he had like a military tat, and I was with First Sergeant Gartland, the guy that went to our high school, who served 22 years in the Marines, was 8 years as a drill instructor at Parris Island and in San Diego, and you know, he's literally a guy I've known since high school, got to be in the movie with me because Peter let him in. He showed me around Parris Island, like gave me a lot of game in this entire thing, like very, very thankful for him. Hilarious fucking human being. I mean, let's not undercut, just being around him is outrageous. Has been since high school as well. Like, this dude is hilarious, but certified in this entire thing. The big, huge dude had, you know, some military tat or something, because the Aussies in USA, especially in World War II, like Guadalcanal, there's a bunch of like little fights and battles before we truly get to Japan that like Australia fucking was, there were 7 scouts, I guess, from Australia in Guadalcanal that showed all our people around as we were moving up the islands, and they like took care of us. Australia got hit pretty hard, I guess, by Japan, so they obviously had their own. It was like Australian USA military, very, very tight. I think I learned that as I was over there. So listening to First Sergeant Gartland and this fucking massive dude have this military conversation was just like so cool. It was like, it was just a welcoming country, if that makes sense. But there's not a lot of fuck about.
Yeah.